I've come here today with a message from King Agrippa. I'm afraid he's very upset with both of you.
Upset with us? What did we do?
It's more what you didn't do. Agrippa feels that you don't show him enough respect. After all, he protects you, he nourishes you.
And we are so grateful.
Ah, but are you really? Other countries have thrown banquets in his honor. They've given him gifts. Agrippa is the greatest of all kings, and he suggests you treat him as such, or there will be consequences.
Well, we'll do anything to avoid trouble with Agrippa.
Ah, he'll be so pleased to hear that.
Brother James.
They told me you needed some help.
But I'm sure an apostle has more important things to do.
There's nothing more important than helping each other. Besides, we need to finish this well.
Yes, our little community of believers is growing, isn't it?
God is working miracles, Jeremiah. Let's just pray we can all keep up.
Whoa!
Gaius, let's go. Move it. Come on, now. Get washing. I have to go see the king. I outdid myself this time, Gaius. The kings of Tyre and Sidon were so scared, they're coming here to throw a banquet for Agrippa. They've signed a proclamation declaring him the greatest of all kings. And if he's the greatest of all kings, I'm the greatest of all chamberlains. Yes, Chamberlain. You know something? I've outgrown that title. I need something like advisor, head counselor, second in command, yes. Oh, no, come on now, finish up. Agrippa's waiting for the happy news. Cheer up, dear Agrippa. I have good news.
Why wasn't I made aware of this?
Of what, dear Agrippa?
This is a list of my subjects who have become Christians, followers of Jesus.
But Jesus has been dead for 13 years.
Yes, but his apostles are still teaching. No one's power should be growing except my own. Do you understand?
I will take care of the problem, King Agrippa.
See that you do, or you'll be back to washing feet. Now go.
But don't you want to hear the good news?
No!
The kings of Tyre and Sidon would...
Go!
As your counselor, sir, I advise you to leave the Christians alone. They're a peaceful people and no threat to you.
Sounds like you're the one who's in need of counsel on this one. There is no place for gentleness, charity, and love in the game of becoming great.
The water from this well is a great blessing. But let's always remember the words Jesus spoke to the Samaritan woman at a well much like this one. Whoever drinks this water will thirst again, but whoever drinks of living water will never thirst again.
This way, sir. There they are.
Are you James the Apostle, follower of Jesus Christ?
I am.
You're under arrest.
No, Jeremiah. Everything will be all right. Love one another, and all will be well.
I found James and put him to work in the salt mines.
I want him dead.
Sir.
I'll arrange for James's execution. Now, sir, if I may just mention the kings of Tyre and Sidon.
Ah, yes. Tyre and Sidon. Now I'll deal with them.
Well, they're on their way here to honor you with a great banquet.
Good. That'll be the perfect setting for me to declare war on them.
War? But they're...
They're a threat to my power.
I beg you, Agrippa, this is not the way to achieve greatness. A great man would help those around him, not destroy them.
Whose side are you on? The Christians?
No.
And you with Tyre and Sidon?
Well, I would never.
Well, see that it remains so. Remember, I will be the greatest of all kings.
Not there.
Get moving, you old goat.
Go! Go!
Move it.
You see this? You draw a line for each sack of salt you see carried out of here. And don't miss one, or it'll be the last mistake you make.
Hear about Marcus?
No.
He's not gonna be in charge of the salt mines anymore.
What?
They're making him a captain over 500 soldiers.
Who's gonna be his lieutenant?
Who else?
You?
It better be me. I'm the only one fit for the job.
Hey, I've paid my dues too. I'm the one who deserves out of this place.
You? What do you know about leading soldiers?
More than you do, that's for sure.
Look, my brother John and I are the ones who are best suited to be the leaders here.
Who says? Jesus came to Andrew and me first.
That doesn't mean anything.
It means everything. Well then, let's ask Jesus himself.
Well, let's do.
Oh, you see, we must beware of pride.
Master, something important has come up.
We know that you've come to set up your kingdom, but which of us will be the greatest in your kingdom? Who should lead?
To become the greatest in the kingdom of God, you must become as little children. You must become humble as this little child.
Can you believe that, Vespi? He really thinks he can be a lieutenant. He's too soft. To be a leader of men, you have to be tough. If someone crosses you, you get revenge. Swift and mighty revenge.
I've never seen such a city.
They seem to have everything, don't they?
They don't have the gospel.
You're right. What is all this without the peace that Jesus can bring?
You want to speak to me?
Yes, sir. Our leader, a man named Jesus, whom we deeply believe to be the Messiah, would like to teach in your city.
Would he now? Well, tell him to find some other place to preach. We're busy.
What? How dare you? You'll never believe this. They refuse to let you come in.
What? Are you kidding? How dare they?
I've never seen such pride. What should we do, Lord? You said we have the power to work miracles. Should we call down fire from heaven and burn up that wicked city?
I have not come to destroy men's lives, but to save them.
Yep. If you want to be a leader of men, you have to know how to get their respect.
I disagree.
The slave disagrees. Oh, I'm sure you know a lot about being a great leader.
If you want your soldiers to serve you with a full heart, then you must serve them.
Serve my soldiers, eh? That may work with Christians, but not here.
The time has come for us to go to Jerusalem. There the Son of Man will be betrayed, beaten, sentenced to death, and crucified. But on the third day, he will rise again.
I thought he was going to Jerusalem to be crowned king. What did he mean, condemned, beaten, crucified?
He says a lot of things you can't understand. His thinking is above ours.
He seemed sad.
He's alone. Now go talk to him.
Mother, I don't think he wants to be bothered.
Now look, he's the Messiah, isn't he?
Yes.
Do you think the Messiah is going to let himself be crucified?
It doesn't seem like he would.
Of course not. He was speaking a parable or something.
Do you really think so?
Have I ever been wrong? Don't answer that. All I know is that Jesus is the Messiah, and in a few days he'll be crowned king. You two deserve to be first and second in command.
She's right.
Of course I'm right.
Let's go and ask him before someone else does.
John has something...
Me? Oh, yes. I mean,
Jesus, I would like you to grant me a great blessing.
What is it?
That when you establish your kingdom, my two sons will sit on your right hand and on your left.
Are you able to suffer what I will suffer? Indeed, you will suffer what I suffer. But to sit on my right hand and on my left, that is not mine to give.
What's going on here?
Oops.
Are they secretly begging for the right to rule over us?
nothing was done in secret.
It isn't fair, Master. You chose us first. Why should we beg for what belongs to us anyhow?
Come. God's kingdom isn't like the kingdoms of the world. Worldly kings force everyone to serve them, and in this way they pretend to be great. But it will not be this way with you. Whoever desires to be the greatest in the kingdom of God, let him be the least. Whoever wants to be known as a master, let him be a servant first. Even the Son of Man didn't come to be served, but to serve others, and to give his life as a ransom for many.
Where did this come from?
From the kings of Tyre and Sidon. I beg you, Agrippa, do not declare war on two countries who are willing to give you all this to avoid it.
This is mine?
And it isn't even the best of it. They have proclaimed you to be the greatest of all kings, and they have written to other nations urging them to make the same proclamation.
Well done, Blastus. My star is rising, Blastus, and you are rising with it.
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, because I feel like I'm growing out of the title of Chamberlain. I was thinking more along the lines of Supreme...
Don't push it.
Right, yes. What was I thinking? I'm right with you.
Attention!
Marcus, sir, what a pleasure to...
Quiet! Tomorrow's my last day in this stinking hole.
Congratulations on your promotion.
I said quiet. There'll be an execution of prisoners tomorrow, but I'm too busy to oversee it, so I'm forced to choose my lieutenant now.
It would be an honor to serve you, sir.
Of course it would.
All due respect to Vespi, sir. I'm the man you're looking for.
And why is that, Lysander?
What are you standing around for? If you don't get those slaves moving, I'll whip you myself.
I'll do better, sir. Get moving, you dogs!
How come you get to sit next to Jesus?
Because this is where I belong.
Please, James. I don't like to argue, but surely you can see that Andrew and I were meant to be the chief apostles.
So you've said many times. But John and I feel the same way about us.
No, Master.
If you don't let me, Peter, you can have no part with me.
Who is there when I'm alone? Who will walk beside me? He is there. He hears my simple prayer. Who can calm my troubled heart? Who will hear my pleading? He is there, he hears my simple prayer. When I'm lost and night is falling, tenderly I hear him calling. He will guide my footsteps home. He will walk beside me. He is there. He hears my simple prayer.
You call me Lord and Master. That is good, for I am he. But if I, your Lord and Master, serve you in such a way, shouldn't you serve each other in the same way? Little children, I can only be with you a short while longer, and where I go you cannot come. So now I give you a new commandment, that you love one another, even as I have loved you.
It isn't fair. Why should Lysander get this chance? I deserve better than this. I'll show Marcus how I can make men work.
No! I'll take his place.
What?
Let him do the counting. I'll carry the sacks.
You want to be a hero? Fine with me.
Now, sir, don't forget. After the banquet, there'll be a parade in your honor.
Very good.
And, oh yes, James the Apostle is set to be executed this morning.
Excellent. Now nothing lies between me and true greatness. I have heard your proclamations that I am the greatest of all kings, and I humbly accept them. For they are true. May we all look forward to a future where the kingdoms of Israel, Tyre, and Sidon stand as friends, led by an invincible power, me.
To King Agrippa!
To King Agrippa!
To Agrippa, who speaks with the voice of a god.
A god, eh? I like that. I like that very much. Oh! Oh!
What's wrong? No, it can't be impossible.
No!
As the new lieutenant, I've come to take you to your execution. And you thought you knew so much about getting ahead in the world.
Who is there when I'm alone? Who will walk beside me? He is there, he hears my simple prayer. Who can calm my troubled heart? Who will hear my pleading? He is there, he hears my simple prayer. When I'm lost and night is falling, tenderly I hear him calling. Follow in my footsteps, follow me. He will guide my footsteps home. He will walk beside me. He is there, he hears my simple prayer. He is there, he hears my simple prayer.